My name is Andrew Yip, and I will never go skydiving. Skydiving combines three of my greatest fears. It's heights, falling, and pooping my pants with a thrill-seeking man strapped to my back. I guess doing anything with a thrill-seeking man strapped to my back encompasses 90% of my fears. Do you guys listen to indie music? Indie music, yeah. I really like listening to indie music because it allows me to be pretentious without having to read anything. Any ladies in the house use Maybelline? Maybelline mascara? So Maybelline mascara makes your eyelashes longer. Or at least that's like word on the street. I had a kind of like douchey friend, like, he was joking around recently. He's like, Maybelline mascara makes eyelashes longer? Dude, they should make condoms to make my dick longer. Dude, I don't think they'd make your dick longer, but your pubic hair would be really straight. Without clumping. Like, think about the commercial, like, Ryan, your pubes are so straight. Maybe it's me. So I grew up in the Washington, D.C. area, and throughout high school and college, none of my friends that were Asian knew how to ride a bicycle, which I thought was really weird. I was like, why don't Asian youth between the ages of like 16 and 20 know how to ride a bicycle? And then it hit me, because riding a bicycle doesn't help you become a doctor. Unless you commute. I wonder what they called handlebar mustaches before the invention of the bicycle. So I went to college in Baltimore, and Baltimore is sort of like a rough town, I guess, if you've ever seen like The Wire. It's all true. It's all true. It's hard. So after going to college in Baltimore, I found out that like the best way of preventing yourself from getting mugged is to carry around nunchucks. And I don't even know how to use nunchucks. But they're one of those items that you can't really carry around without at least implying that you know how to use them. They're sort of like an abacus. I like to imagine what it would be like if I took an ancient person and showed them my house and had them describe to me things in their words. Think about it. Like if you took a Greek, like an ancient Greek person, and you brought him into your house, and you're like, this is a shower. And they'd be like, oh, you mean a chamber of rain? Or if you showed them like your refrigerator, they'd be like, oh, it's a box of winter. Or if you showed them your toilet, they'd be like, oh, that's Poseidon's reverse butthole. Speaking of toilets, I have this really irrational fear of walking into a dark public restroom. Does anybody else feel this way? There's something really unnerving about walking into a dark public restroom, and I know that this is totally irrational because I know poop monsters are just as afraid of me as I am of them. That joke went a lot better than I thought it would. I just wanted to write the word poop monsters on this piece of paper. It would cheer me up in the middle of the set. I was almost a vegetarian, but then I learned that you could make bacon in the microwave. I've also learned that when you're giving a presentation, a good way to grab your audience's attention is if you use a laser pointer, especially if your audience is full of kittens. I think it's weird that there's such things as driving shoes. It's real, there are driving shoes. Do you drive a treadmill? Why not driving shoes? So for my last thing, I know we're at Laughology, but I would like to do a little bit of graphology. I told you guys I lived in Baltimore, and so after living in Baltimore for a really long time, I made this graph. So the x-axis is how baggy your clothes are compared to your body, and the y-axis is how threatening I perceive you as. So down here we got like a very obese man in a leotard. Over here we got like a midget in a poncho. Ex-poncho. In this middle region, that's nunchuck territory. Or maybe I'll bust out the abacus and count how much money I need to give you to leave me alone.